3 points, 3 goals, a clean sheet on top of the group. What a Saturday afternoon this was. Welcome back to Fog Football, and we had the first game of the Euro 2024 qualifying section here. And I don't even know what group it is, but it doesn't matter because this group of players got the 3 points. It wasn't spectacular, as Big Match John McGinn said in his post-match interview. But he did go on to say that he thought, actually, you know what, that might have been a bit harsh. But I did kind of agree with him. It was kind of lacklustre. He did turn around and say that they need to perform a lot better if we're going to get actually into the Euros. I tend to agree with that. Like, we've won, right? I don't want to be better and play it down or whatever. Because, 3-0s don't really... It's more about performance. And yes, it was 2 late goals. Like if you're looking at other teams that have won like 3-0, I mean... When Rangers beat Union St Gilloisy 3-0 early on in the season, right, to advance to the playoff round of the Champions League, I knew there was still issues. There was massive issues with Gio's style of play because we got pumped 2-0 by them out in Belgium and it was absolutely horrendous, right? Here, it was nowhere near that bad, right? But just, results do mask things. They do paper over the cracks, and we are going to have to step up a lot, personally, when we play Spain and Norway. Of course, Spain is at Tuesday, massively helped by this victory, though, and by the fact we're also at Hampden as well. Now, if we take 6 points, if we beat Spain and we're sitting on 6 points, things are looking very toasty. You won't be able to complain too much about it. But as for this game, I was working. I didn't catch like the first half an hour of it. Sadly, yes, guys, I know, tragic. But John McGinn does what John McGinn does best, and that is score for Scotland. He gets his 16th goal. Don't know if I'm a massive fan of his haircut, and he put us on our way. This was our first victory of a European qualifying campaign since 2006. So it's been 17 years since Scotland kicked off with a victory, which is mad, because you would think in all the campaigns that we've had since then that we surely have played an easy team in the opening game, but nope, it's been 17 years, which I think is absolutely insane. But Andy Robertson, what a man, getting, well, it's not actually counting him for the first goal, which I don't get, but he did definitely got an assist. As for Steve Clarke, a lot of people calling for Lewis Ferguson. I agree with that. I don't see why Ferguson shouldn't have been in. I did say in my review that, well, personally, I think he should have been at least subbed on. But then again, can you really complain with Steve Clarke's substitutions? He brought the likes of Dykes and McTominay on. Dykes set up McTominay, and McTominay scored 2 goals. So I'm not going to sit here and criticise him so much. I thought Gunn, he kept the clean sheet. He was good. I thought Porteous was really good. Hanley was his usual shaky self. Tierney, it always scares you when Tierney goes down. You do not wish it. Jack and McGregor held their own. I did think Adams gave the ball away quite a lot. He was good. Like, him and Dykes are very good at build-up play and holding the ball up, but I feel like there was an element of just carelessness on the ball. Like, we kept losing it and giving it away cheaply. And yes, against Cyprus, right, you're not going to get punished, but again, you can't do that against better opposition. And we have the midfielders to dominate games, and I just feel like who is he going to play against Spain? Are we going to see a very similar team? Now, I have nothing, because we only get 2 games, I've really nothing against if Clarke wants to set up this way for both games, because, you can't just play a completely different style, I guess. But again, you're against Cyprus and Spain, so 2 different oppositions, man. We're going to be under the cosh against Spain. Well, Cyprus, you think, could he not have stuck 2 up top here? Probably, but we've won. If you stuck 2 up top, would you have won by more? I don't know. But when we're playing like Georgia and Cyprus, we need to be scoring goals. We need to be boosting that goal difference, because God knows how many goals Haaland is going to get against like Georgia and Cyprus, folks. But yeah, McTominay does get those goals. Cyprus had 1 shot. Gunn saved it relatively easy. We did see the likes. Christie coming on. Could Christie not have been Ferguson? We saw Patterson come on for Hickey and all that good stuff. I just feel like there was we didn't even see Billy Gilmore come on, which was a bit shocked. Neither with Kenny McLean. See, if you're like McLean, right? Why even call Kenny McLean up? Because the guy's not young and he's just not good enough either. I think our midfield is better than the Kenny McLean days, personally, right? But we've picked up 3 points. I'm going to stop being negative now. and all that good stuff. So make sure you check out all the other stuff. I'm going to do an SPFL roundup show relatively soon. I don't really know what's going on in the fixtures, but I guess only time will tell, folks. But until next time, peace. Woo!